Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video today, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the products you're gonna want to start off with, and you need in order to perform a detail of any kind. One thing I want to remind you is that when you're starting off, you don't want to start with waxing, you don't want to start with ceramic coating, you don't want to start with dressing leather, you don't want to start with any of that. You want to start with a very basic cleaning package, interior, exterior, or the full package. But it's going to be still very basic. So when you're starting off, number one thing that I feel you need, obviously besides like a hose and water, but that should be at your house. And if you don't have access to that, if you go mobile, there could be access there. Electricity, same thing. So if you don't have access to those things at home, I would suggest going mobile. Or even if you do, mobile is a great way to make money off the start. So the first thing I have on the list is vacuum. The vacuum is something that it has a very wide price range. You know, this is all these things on my list are where do I want to start? How much money do I have? You can adapt it to where you're at with your capital to start off. If you were like me, I tried to invest less than 200 off the start. I know that there's people out there looking to invest less than $80 off the start, and that's 100% okay. And it will take longer, to be honest. It will take a little bit longer if you're investing $80 rather than $250, $300. But that's just common sense, and that's just how business works. But you can get it done, and I really believe that. I was making money off my family, like $50 invested, and then I invest about 150 more after I build up just a little bit of money so I can start doing different things. But the first thing you want to start off with vacuum, wide range of vacuums out there. There's 10 to 20 to 30 different vacuums, styles, not even just brands, just styles. Like there's just vacuums all over the internet. I originally started with a hand vacuum. Completely regret that idea. Don't start with a hand vacuum. It literally, a hand vacuum is not ever going to work in a car detailing scenario. It's just not good. If that's all you have access to, you can start there. Like if you already have one at your house and you're like, okay, I want to save money. I don't want to get the vacuum quite yet. Use the hand vacuum. It can get the job done. It's going to take a while. It's not going to give you amazing results. But personally, the vacuum that I would recommend for really any price range it's about $50, $50 on Amazon. It's called the Shop Vac Easy Go. It's actually pink and white, to be honest, but it's like a pinkish red color, and that little machine is a beast. It's been through a lot of stuff. I've used it on probably over 80 to 100 cars, and it's a beast for how small it is. It's easy if you're going to go mobile. It's easy if you're going to leave it at your house. It's easy just for every car. It just works. And that's what you're looking for, something that's going to work and it's going to be very durable. So that's one option if you're looking at that. Other options would be probably a little bit more expensive than that. There's some cheaper ones around $20, $30. But the Shop Vac Easy Go is, for me, the way to go. So the next thing you're going to look at is an APC, an all-purpose cleaner. That's something that every detailer has, every detailer needs. You can clean windows with it. You can clean seats. You can clean carpet. You can clean wheels and tires. You can clean pretty much anything with all-purpose cleaner. Obviously, you're not going to use that on paint. I have more things for that later. But you're not going to use that on paint. And you really can almost use it anywhere else. Leather, kind of iffy. Just make sure your dilutions are right. Get some spray bottles, or even, I know some of them come with spray bottles. I would recommend that you buy a gallon of it and dilute it yourself. Way cheaper that way. You save a lot of money. You could buy a 16-ounce bottle for $20, but if you buy the gallon, you can get a $20 gallon, and you can dilute it yourself, which is even more because you're doing like 10 to 1, 5 to 1 dilutions. So that's a great way to start off. I personally use Mother's all-purpose cleaner. I heard McGuire's is good too. I've used it a few times, but I just like the smell of the Mother's. I think it gives, like, when they get in their car, it smells a lot more clean. It honestly kind of smells like Clorox bleach a little bit. Like, has that, like, really clean smell. But when they get in their car, I want them to smell it. I want them to know that I touched every part of their car and I made it look better than it was before. So that's something to keep in mind also when you're buying an all-purpose cleaner. The next thing is microfibers. Microfibers range in there's so many different categories of microfibers, and for people just getting into the game, it's overwhelming. And I completely agree with that it is insanely overwhelming. But you can start off cheap. You can start off Dollar Tree freaking microfibers, or you can go expensive. And if you have the capital to do that, I would say do it. But personally, I found like a 25 pack on Amazon for like $18, and I just ordered 2 of those off the rip. So I had 50 microfiber towels. You start getting some drying towels, but those towels are so versatile if you just get a basic microfiber towel, edgeless, preferred. And that's what I did. I just got that, and I started working on that until I could upgrade to some really nice ones from like the Rag Company and things. But if I had, those are the 3 things that everyone needs for sure. If you're going to do interior, those 3, like if you want to just start, I only have $40-50, I'm going to start interior, vacuum, APC, microfibers. 3 things can get the job done. You can take care of your job. The next thing is going to be car wash soap and buckets. Those things kind of go together. Buckets, you can get really, really cheap. You can find some probably at your grandpa's house or something. I mean, buckets are everywhere. And then car wash soap, you can go to Dollar General and get car wash soap. You want to make sure that there's nothing in the soap, like no wax or like anything that has like a different pH, because you want to make sure that it's not going to strip any wax people have on their cars already, or it's not going to mess any clear coat up or anything. Those things can be very tricky because you see a wash and wax or something like that, and you're like, oh, I can offer a wax package with just some soap. That's not true. It's a little shinier, but long term it's better to do the right thing. Get the pH balance one, no wax or nothing, just simple car wash soap, and go from there. And then later on you can add waxes to your details as you gain money. And then the last thing that I think is even optional at this point, you still, I guess, wouldn't need this, is detail brushes. You could find a pack. These are another thing that range. Everything in the detail game is going to range. So think about that when you're buying stuff. Go look at reviews. Go find things that people like. I'm going to be doing reviews on this channel, so there will be a review playlist soon. I'm hopefully going to review all the products I have, because I really have a lot. I actually recently got a sponsor from Easy Cars in LA, so that's something that would be really cool to show you guys all those. But I'm going to be looking into doing a playlist for you guys that just reviews everything, and then you guys have like a place to go to, because I'm personally unbiased. I have no ties to a company. I get sponsored by Easy Cars, and they send me stuff from all different brands. Nothing is the same. P&S, Meguiar's, Mother's, all types of stuff. They send me stuff all the time. So I'm going to give you guys an honest review for everything, because I really want to help you guys grow your business. One thing that a lot of people try to get into when they first start is, I want to wax, I want to ceramic coat, I want to dress the tires, I want to do all these things. There is very cheap alternatives for those things, okay? There's very cheap alternatives for waxes, coatings, and dressings. But I would not necessarily get into that in the beginning, and because it's just really hard to price in the beginning. You don't really know where you're at with your skills, so you need to build the knowledge with the vacuum, the APC, microfibers, soap bucket, detail brush. You can wash a car, you can clean the inside, you can do it all, and just get an idea. Where am I at? One thing I want you guys to know is, when I was in the beginning, I was like, gosh, this sucks. Like, it's a lot of work. It's hard, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it. Like, I already invested some money into this. Like, I'm going to do it. And I was still making money at that point. It was still hard for me. So I want you guys to understand that this is not just like, oh, this is easy money. It's really hard work. It's going to take a lot of time and effort and understanding. If you don't know how to do something, do not perform it on a car until you at least watch a few YouTube videos on it. Because if you do something to mess up somebody's car, you're going to be looking at a lot different issues than just your detail business. So So yes, I will be going into other things, like reviews and stuff, which will be coming out very shortly. Honestly, I might even make them today because I'm home alone all day, so I'm just gonna film. But I just want you guys, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm obviously have like 0 subscribers right now, so you guys can comment and I'll comment back. But those are the things that you're gonna want to start off with, and I really think you guys can be successful. So the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be how much I've grown. I just want people to have a visual saying, okay, he's started with this and now he has this, and just get an idea. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this really did help you guys. If you can start off with those things, you're gonna be successful, and you're gonna be successful fast. That's gonna allow you to grow your money. And so, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.